Today I want to talk about the power and incredible success that comes from achieving self-mastery, or mastery over self. The height that a man or woman can take their success is dictated by their self-mastery. The philosopher Lao Tzu said, "Mastering others is strength, but mastering yourself is true power." When I talk about self-mastery, I'm talking about having a discipline around learning, a discipline around self-actualization and learning yourself, and a discipline around personal growth. All the super successful people that I know have high levels of self-mastery, and they're always focused on expanding their own abilities to create extraordinary results in their lives. Self-mastery it's not about perfection, and it's not about a destination. It's about who you become and your growth on your journey. A master is someone who stays on that path day after day, month after month, year after year. And a master is not afraid of failure. A master grows and learns from those setbacks and just keeps on trying. Now, personal mastery requires that we choose. We have to make a choice, and making a choice in and by itself is actually a courageous act. Your destiny is shaped when you make a decision. Mastery includes mastery over your thoughts, and mastery becomes much easier if you love what you do. But then it just requires discipline to practice and to stay focused and to visualize that ultimate outcome you're trying to achieve and to get outside your comfort zone and take risks. When we achieve self-mastery in a particular area of our lives, we get into that flow, that amazing place where everything happens easily and with very little conscious effort. Self-mastery requires courage. Self-mastery requires honesty. Self-mastery requires strength, and it requires willpower. And it tests our integrity sometimes and our character. And it requires us to sometimes do things we don't feel like doing, but we know we should be doing. Leonardo da Vinci said, "One can have no smaller or greater mastery than mastery over oneself." Socrates said, "A life unexamined is a life not worth living." And Aristotle said, "Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom." All three of these brilliant men said basically the same thing. Study your life, my friend. Work on mastering your life. A master is constantly learning and growing. Now, a master is typically a student more than a teacher. So to master any part of your life, you need a vision, a positive vision from which you create specific and measurable goals that excite you, they challenge you, and they motivate you to attain them. Then you have to push forward on those goals. You develop a plan, you maintain a positive attitude, and you commit to continual practice, because practice and repetition is the mother of all skill. Now, you should expect challenges and setbacks and not be derailed by them. And you have to set small, attainable goals and celebrate when you reach them. Self-mastery requires you to focus on that outcome. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Self-mastery requires passion and willpower. And there will always be distractions and temptations, but the more we decide to embrace self-mastery, the less distracted we become. If you want to achieve self-mastery, and I know you do, you also need to be okay with being alone and being still with yourself on a regular basis. Learn to enjoy a few minutes of silence and solitude as often as you can. You also need to make sure that your peer group consists of like-minded, positive, and driven people that are committed to excellence like you are and continual improvement. Don't allow negative people into your life, or for that matter, negative thoughts into your head. If a negative thought pops into your head, immediately replace it with something positive. You also need to craft a personal mission statement and decide what values you plan to embody on your path to greatness. So set empowering habits, my friend, that propel you towards self-mastery. Get outside your comfort zone. Embrace the life you know you deserve. I'm Khleif, wishing you mastery over your life and a life filled with incredible passion and massive success.